Alright, YouTube commandos and white blazers, it's good seeing you again. I haven't referred to my trail name Onstep in the longest time, but Onstep here. It's good to be having a camera in front of me, but it's a little awkward. I know a long time ago I told you guys I'd start knocking out some gear reviews for the post AT Thru-Hike that I took you guys on. Anyways, right now I'm on the old hammock system. The only thing different is that I changed my straps just because another hiker has one of my straps that I used. So I would give the straps, being the ENO Heliux, I think is what it's called. They run around $35 on Amazon. They weigh around 4 ounces. And so those are the straps I used. I still have one of them, but the other one I didn't bring just because another hiker has it. And she is in California, so I'm not going to be able to get that unless it's mailed to me. Nonetheless, those straps, the ENO straps that I used, were incredibly lightweight. They're very versatile, and let's see here. I didn't have any threads come loose or anything like that, so they lasted the whole 5 months and 7 days really well. I would give them probably about an overall value of a 7 out of a 10, but they were pretty premium. And now I am sitting on this puppy, not a crotch shot, but the Grand Trunk. This is, I think, their original Nano that they came out with, so it weighs around 7 ounces, and you can get this for approximately $70. The only problems I had with this thing was, I think it's just because of the conditions of the trail, because it's so moist and humid out there. I'll flip the camera around, but I would run into a little bit of mold growth. This may have been preventable if you washed your hammock. I never washed my hammock when I was out there. I came home and I did wash it once to get the stink out, and anyways, the stink came out and it cleaned up pretty nicely. But all threads held together. Very capable hammock. Packs down to the size of your fist, so you can easily pack it up in your pack really easily. This is just their green straps that I had floating around. More heavier, more robust. But seriously, the ENO Heliux hammock straps, those things can hold, I think, around 300 pounds, the same as this hammock. Nonetheless, I would give the hammock probably about a 7 out of a 10 as well. It'd be really cool if they made hammocks that are kind of a mildew resistant material, as well as bacteria resistant. That sort of stuff would be cool, seeing that integrated with the hammocks. But the threading here, it's kind of like the pants that I'm wearing. It's kind of like a ripstop fabric. And the same with this, it's kind of a ripstop, but I've never had any punctures in it or anything like that. Didn't want to go that far, so I always kept it above the ground where I wasn't hitting any thorns or anything like that. Well, this concludes this particular video for this gear review of the Grand Trunk Nano, as well as the Heliux straps, which I did not bring with me. I'm just sleeping out here overnight. Definitely have a little bit of post-trail withdrawals, and so this is going to be a really clear night. I am going to put the old shelter above me, my hammock shelter. I should do a review on that one too. I might do that since I have to go back to the house and get it. But anyways, yeah, I think you'd have a wise purchase if you're going to purchase this setup for your Thru-Hike, or even if you're doing a weekend trip or something like that. It'll definitely do the trick. It's definitely not a two-man hammock, so there is a little bit of space type thing where it's going to be kind of narrow. It took me about a week to get used to it, but you're not going to be buddying up, snuggling next to your loved one or your unloved one. Not in this puppy, it's too small, but it does the trick and it holds up well.